Hello and welcome to the studio. Start of a new series of almost live videos. I really would like to go live, but I can't always guarantee the reception in here. So while we've got some sort of questionable weather around, I'm going to record these, but they're going to be uploaded as if it was live. There's not going to be no editing. So as you come into me at the moment, I am doing some cutting up fabric for some fabric packs. So cutting up some fat quarters to make into packs, and also I'm doing some 2.5 inch strips. So you may be aware of them being called jelly rolls. We can't call them that here because that's trademarked for them in the United States, but do some jelly roll strips. So the range of fabrics that I'm using, most of them are from the Juicy Juice fabric line. So if you go into the website, look under fabric and search Juicy Juice, a lot of these will come up. This one that I'm cutting now, I've actually used to make a blouse. What else have I made with these fabrics? Done a skirt. Some have gone into quilts. Not made by me, but my youngest son is in the middle of a quilt that has used these fabrics. Some would make nice summer trousers as well. Some of the fabrics remind me of pinstripes, so they would make some lovely trousers. The fabric strips, if you're wondering what you can do with those, different range of fabrics. Let me get this one off here. Oh, it's great for making bags like this. When I've run this class before, we've had some people do it with black and white, and they've been very striking bags as well. So they will look nice with some bags. And I may make one up so you can see how it turns out. As I said, these fabrics very versatile to do. So while I'm cutting this, I thought I'd just let you know some of the things that are going to be happening over the coming months. As we know, we come to the end of an academic year, and it's quite often the time for taking stock, thinking about the things that you've got going that you're going to keep going, and some new ideas that you have. So fabric, as you can see, is one of the things that I'm going to be sharing more with you. You're all very well aware of the classes that I do, the quilts that I make, ironing board covers. These fabrics are brilliant for ironing board covers as well. But most of you aren't aware that I have a small range of fabrics that are available for purchase. So I'm going to share those with you. And that means that I'm going to be putting some kits together as well for some of the popular classes. So whether you're able to get into the studio or not, it doesn't matter. I'm going to put some kits together. They'll come with the pattern and also the online class, so that you know what to do with your fabrics. So that's not new, maybe new to some of you, but that's where I started many years ago. I did online classes. So it's only been the last 5.5 years that I've been doing these. Right, as I said, these are going to be almost live. I've had to switch cameras because the battery ran out. So talking about fabric kits, I'm going to be focusing on those, and you may have seen me preparing some new blocks, so they're going to form the basis of new classes here in the studio, and new classes on the website. Some of the classes that I will be putting on for members only. So that is an online class group that I have, got access to a number of free, it's a paid for service, but they get access to video classes on the website. There's also helpful information and video tutorials for different stitches and blocks. So I'm hoping to be able to expand that as well. So when these new classes are available, I'll let you know whether they're available as a paid for class, and you can then purchase those as standalone classes, or if you are wanting to get into sewing and quilting and can't get into the studio, Members Club is a good resource. So it covers general sewing and quilting, and there will probably be some dressmaking coming in at some stage. So one of the biggest things that I'm looking to do, last week was able to spend some time talking to business mentor. So she's known my business for 10 years or more. So it was quite nice catching up with her last week. We're just talking about the way things are going and stuff that's happening in the new year, or the uncertainty of the stuff that's going to be happening in September. And she reminded me of where I started, and a lot of what I did, the support that I gave people, not only was it to do with the sewing or the quilting, but it was also the well-being aspect of it, and how important that these skills are for maintaining well-being, or actually keeping yourself at an even keel when everything else around you is unsettled. And this was my focus really for a long time. Yes, the teaching is important, but it was the benefits to people and their health that really inspired me to do what I did. It was also reflecting on my own experience as well, of how difficult it would have been for me at one stage to go and do a class somewhere else, but I was happy to join an online class and do something, learning stuff in the comfort of my own home. Some of it was down to responsibilities that I had. I cared for my mum for a while, and then obviously having the children. So that did limit what I was able to do, but being able to do something at home made it possible to do a lot of those things. So that's why the club was born, for those that couldn't get out to classes, whether it's for care and responsibilities or for health reasons. But I wanted to make sure that everybody had access to those classes. So I think a period of sort of reflection on what was important to me and why I did things. So at present, I'm working on a new thing for me. It'll be in person. thinking if I can get the in-person one, I'd be working out if there's a way I can do an online version of it as well. But I was thinking of, and I'm in the process of planning, I've got a couple of people to speak to, of combining sewing classes with something to do with well-being. So even though I enjoy my sewing, there's probably not a lot that will stop me from doing it, there's things that I need to do to let my body be able to carry on doing it. So every 3 weeks I go and have a massage. So I go to a sports massage therapist, and she keeps my neck and shoulders and hips and everything working. So what we're thinking of doing is a class or a number of classes where you can come and sew. You can go home at the end of the day with something that you've made, get time to spend with other people that are learning as well, but there'll also be a well-being element to it. So I got speaking to a couple of people in the next week or so, one to do with Pilates and maybe breath work, and also somebody that does facials, manicure, pedicures, something that we can add on that will make it a nice day to recharge your batteries, and have some nice food as well to go with it. So I'll keep you posted about how that goes. If it's something that you'd be interested in, or maybe you offer a service to help with well-being, something that can be done in a class that's catered to probably beginners, just something gentle to do to help with relaxing, loosen those muscles up while we're sewing. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes. I've got somebody already that's going to be doing the catering, so that's taken care of. So I think we're doing it here. We're not actually in the studio, but in the same building. There's a conference room, a bigger room that is available for hire. But then I'm also thinking of going to different places in the community. Somebody suggested doing a weekend one in a hotel. Going to see what it's like doing one class to start with, and then branching out for there. So I'd be interested to hear your views. If you're local and there's something that you feel that you can offer to go along with that, please do drop me a message. I would look forward to speaking with you and seeing what we can do. It would be really nice if we could get something set up sort of before sort of the October half term. So it'll give us then scope to do one sort of November, December, and then obviously into the new year. So I'm going to carry on and cut this fabric. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 more fabrics to work my way through. And I'll show you when they're all packed up. And then I'll show you, I'll put on my list of things to do to show you how it would look in one of those quilted bags. That's one of the most popular classes to do, so that would be nice. So I do hope that you'll join me again on another day. We're doing a few of these, just to drop in, have a natter. Oh, that reminds me, talking about having a natter. One of the things I wanted to do, I've started to bring it into the Facebook group, is I used to do a session sort of Ask Loopy. So if there was any questions that you had to do with sewing, maybe with your sewing machine, whatever, that you would like the answer to, probably do that as one of these sessions as well. So if you've got any questions, just pop them in the comments as well, and I'll make a regular feature of that. I used to do it once a month, so it'd be quite nice to go back to do that. So lots going on. So look forward to hearing your feedback. I shall certainly drop back in and let you know what's happening. And I'll speak to you very soon. All right, take care.